Well, hello, loves. This is Kimberly here. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my home. Many of you have been asking questions on Kimberly, how's the pantry holding up? If you missed that video, my hubby and I, we used some regular bookcases that we bought inexpensively from Walmart, and we did a makeover in our pantry with those bookcases. And I think it's going on a year. It's not quite a year, but I want to share with you that they're still doing fine. I'm also going to share how messy it is at the moment. It's not that bad, but it needs a little work. And I want to add some new pieces that I picked up. So if you're interested in seeing what we're doing today here in the pantry, just keep on watching. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to restock these large jars in my pantry with panko breading, flour, pastas, etc. I absolutely love these large jars that I picked up from Ross. It holds a lot of product. I am restocking these shelves in my pantry with things I already have, and then I will go grocery shopping. I am also doing this by shelves. I'm not pulling everything out at one time. I know you see a lot of people doing that, but that would be overwhelming to me to pull everything out and all of these items all over my kitchen. So I'm just doing it shelf by shelf. Now I have filled all of these jars with the exception of one. That one that's empty right there, I forgot what I was going to put in it. So I'll come back to that when I can remember what goes in there. And some of these jars are labeled, some of them aren't, because I'm thinking of doing something else, and I'll let you in on that later. And I'm looking for 3 more jars for this shelf. Now, I thought my mic was on and I'm doing all of this talking and you couldn't hear a thing because of it. But right here, I'm saying that I'm going to be doing a little shifting, swapping places with certain things, giving you a glance here of what's on the shelves and how everything is, thrown on the shelves and they're not in place. And I do not like that. Now, certain things my family loves when I do my organization or different products in the home. But I brought this dispenser in and they did not like it, so it has to go. It dispenses cereal or rice or beans or whatever you want to use in it, so it's going. And on this particular shelf, I'm going to have some baking items on it. And I'm going to use this riser that I picked up from Walmart by Better Homes and Gardens. I love this shelf because it is adjustable. And on this shelf, I'll be using these jars to hold the different things that I have in this container on the left. So you'll see that really, really soon. I'm going to take these jars in my kitchen and wash them, let them dry. And while they're drying, we're going to move on to another shelf here in the pantry. And while I'm washing those jars, I might as well clean these as well. This is by apartment 1101. And there's some beautiful containers as well that will house my cereal. I absolutely love this. They're very different, very unique. Anything that I can link, I will have them listed below. I picked up 2 sets of these. Now, guys, I have shuffled, I have moved around, I have shifted things in here. When you get in your pantry or any space, don't think you're gonna knock it out in a day, all right? I'm trying to do it in a day. I'm taking this Saturday to get this done, and I'm gonna try to get it done today. But don't be like me, take your time, get it worked out how you want it. I must say, I had these jars here. I actually had them down below. I'm still on the search of those jars that you see. Once I find them, they will replace these because I want it to look unified all the way over. All right. I am going to put my hubby's oatmeal in a container that I picked up at Bell's. I don't think they call it Bell's Outlet anymore, but it's called Bell's, Bealls. I think it's a store here in the South or here in Florida. I picked this up, and I shared this already. Pick this container up. It's 2 pieces for $6.99. All right. So I'm going to insert his oatmeal, and I'm going to see if he likes other flavors, because the only flavor that he picks up when we go to the grocery store is the maple brown sugar. Guys, I don't like oatmeal. You'll be surprised at the things that I do not like. But yeah, I don't like oatmeal. I don't like grits. No one in my family, in the household, eats grits. My oldest son does, only because my mom fed him those when he was little. But out of the 6 of my immediate family, he's the only one that eats grits. I think 4 people out of the immediate 6 eats oatmeal. All right. But I think the majority of the oatmeal that's eaten in the house is my husband eats it. So I'm gonna get this oatmeal in, and I'm gonna continue on, and I'm gonna share with you these 2 bins. All right, stay tuned. My jars are dry, and I have placed my sprinkles in these jars, and I love how this looks. And I recently ordered some beautiful labels for these jars from Etsy, and they are gold, and they just level up the jars. And guys, I found this beautiful sign for this wall. And it's for the pantry. It says self-serve pantry, open 24 hours. I picked this up at Dollar General for $8. Okay, I literally brought a chair in here so I could work on these two baskets. In my previous home, I used to do a breakfast bar in a basket or on a tray for my family. And I would do things like that, breakfast bar, snack bars for my family, and I still do. But they're in here in my pantry now instead of on my countertop and all kind of stuff in here. But this is something I've been doing for years, all right, for my family. And the reason why I do it is because everybody, especially now, they're on different schedules. And I'm not going to cook a big breakfast and it goes to waste. But they can come in and they can grab a Nutri-Grain bar. They can grab bagels or different things that I have set up in here and take it to go, or they can eat it here, whichever thing that they prefer. My baby boy, which is not a baby anymore, but he gets up. He loves the flour tortillas. Back in the day, I shared an egg in a mug, and he makes the egg in the mug, and he puts ham, cheese, or whatever he wants. But he pulls from the baskets and pull from the refrigerator. Now I'm getting ready to do something in my refrigerator as well, and I'll be sharing that with you soon, okay? But I'm trying to get my house in order, not just for the holidays, which I am prepping for the holidays, my home, which I love to do before the madness start. But this is for everyday life, to make my life easier, which is the main reason, and make life easier for my family. That's the whole purpose. All right. I do set up one, which everything has been thrown. This is the two areas that get real messy in the pantry the most. And everything is thrown in here. It's a mess. So I'm going to go through these, get stuff situated. One is for breakfast and one is for snacks. All right. So this one would be for breakfast and this one would be for snacks. And I usually put most items are potato chips. All right. So that's what you'll see mostly in here today. Now, we buy the variety pack of potato chips, and I have several boxes here. Okay. I'm a chip girl. I love chips. That's my weakness. I'll take chips over cookies and sweets. But I've stocked up on these, so we're gonna get some of these put in here and take care of the breakfast container, which I probably won't have much for over there because I need to go grocery shopping. I purchased this acrylic tumbler organizer off of Amazon, and I am so excited about this because I can have all of our tumblers in one spot. Don't know if the bread container will remain here, but it is also from Amazon. Next, we're going to get the top of these bookcases organized, and I'm going to use these beautiful baskets. Some are from Home Goods, some are from Dollar General, and on this side, it doesn't require much because I have my small appliances there. Just going to remove a few things on the opposite side. These baskets up top will hold plastic cups, small kitchen gadgets, and my overflow of cooking spices. I also need to take care of the top of this refrigerator because there's a lot of items thrown up top here, and I don't even know what's up there. And I do not like to see a whole bunch of items, magnets, papers, and everything on the side of the refrigerator, but I have to keep it here because my grandson loves to display his artwork. And these items that you see next to the refrigerator, most of the items will pretty much be gone. The trays I need to organize a little bit better. All right, we're going in to see what we've accomplished today here in the pantry. It looks amazing. Okay, we're gonna start at the top here. Hubby and I, we ran to Home Goods. quick one. And I bought 2 baskets. That's all I needed. They are different, like those I already had. And I had one of these. I had the one to the left, but I picked up this one here. And I have things up there like plastic cups. That's empty right now, but it's gonna hold some of my spices. That one's holding spices. And this one here is holding different utensils that I have. All right. I purchased another basket, and you'll see that in a minute. I also ran in Ross with the possibility of finding these jars. And of course I didn't, so we're gonna work with what we have. I'll tell you in a minute my idea for these jars since I haven't labeled them yet. But I'm loving these jars. Have had these for years. These are temporary till I find the other 3 jars that I need. So we have coconut, chocolate chips, and not sure what's in that jar, but we'll find out later. Have different things in here: sugar, brown sugar, and powdered sugar. Next shelf, that's some new pieces from Amazon that I absolutely love. My cereal is on display. Hubby wants some Apple Jacks in that one, so we'll see. But I'm loving that. Grandson loves it as well. Baby boy haven't seen it yet. He's out of town, but we'll be back tomorrow, so we'll see how he feels. To the left are our baking goods. I'm loving the jars. And those labels I got from Etsy. I use them in my spice spice drawer, in the kitchen. And I'm loving those labels so much, which brings me to the idea of putting them on the jars, turning the jars around and putting the labels on them as well as these. So we'll see. But I am loving the jars with all of the sprinkles and different things that we have in there for baking, and we can see what we have. This is the other basket that we purchased from Home Goods, and it's holding different things for our baking needs. Down below are these two baskets, which also came from Home Goods. That holds, this one here holds our snacks, and right now we just have potato chips in there. When that dwindles down, we'll add more potato chips. We'll add cookies or different things in there. All right. And we've been on a ice cream and cone kick. And that phase probably will phase out probably in another month with the ice cream cones, and we'll possibly have something else that we love. Right here, have to go grocery shopping and get some breakfast goodies for this tray, like my bagels and Nutri-Grain bars, and the container to the right is for hubby with his oatmeal. So this tray is for breakfast, okay? Down below, I purchased that acrylic turntable for our tumblers, and I'm loving it. They have a home and not on my coffee beverage bar. I love it right here. So when we're ready to go, we can grab a couple of snacks, we can grab our tumbler, put some drinks in there, and head out the door. I don't know if my bread bin will stay there, but it's there for the moment, so we'll see if it stays there. And to the left is my KitchenAid mixer and the attachments and measuring cups on that shelf. Down below are for some snacks. Say, for instance, we're having some guests over. I can reach down below and have something. Don't even have to think about it. And just grab it, just for guests to nibble on. And over here to the right, which I have to stock, is for drinks, juices and things of that nature. I'm going to stay down low and pan back up because I do have some boxes, and you've seen these items. That's things I have to open. I haven't even used yet, okay? But they will get used. I have a place for my waffle maker anyway up top with all of my other small appliances. And of course, that's a pack of paper goods or paper plates. All right, tippy top on the other side are all of my beautiful appliances, which I absolutely love. Other than this one, I don't care for this prop pot. So this one may go, and I'll replace it with a digital one. And that's the place for my waffle maker. All right. On this next shelf are all of my jars. All of them, all 9 of them. Love that. Next shelf, canned goods. That's soups, different things. I have tuna over there. It's all veggies. And this one is veggies and things as well. All right. Next shelf, condiments and pasta sauces and vinegars and different things. Salad dressings. Love that on these 2 shelves here. And to the left, I was going to say right, but left, I have rices and pastas over here that's boxed. Now the units that they're sitting on, or risers, came from Home Goods. Next shelf are baskets that I picked up from Amazon, and they hold different things. That's for ice cream maker that I am getting rid of and replacing. My son and daughter, they received a Ninja ice cream maker and have nowhere to store it, so they're going to be bringing that over here to store in the pantry. So when I get things like that, this cut here will house it. Okay. I have different packs in there for seasoning, and I also place my salmon packs in there. These are broths and oils like olive oil, avocado oil, vegetable oil. In this basket, more pasta and rice packs. I caught those on sale. It was a good deal. And the next one is for taco night. So it's things that we use for tacos. And down below are my sternos that we use when we're entertaining. And they're easy to grab. I do have larger ones. That's in the garage. We store those in the garage. But for smaller gatherings, this is what we use. Pan to the left, my different trays. Lazy Susans are stored in the corner. My broom and dustpan, and I'll bring my mop and bucket and different things like that and place it here. I hung the pantry sign up here, and I love it. Self-serve pantry, open 24 hours. I may need to change the open 24 hours. I may need to put a lock on the door. Anywho, let me show you the top of the refrigerator. A few things. I think I'm going to look for some baskets, just to place large baskets to place these items in, because I don't like to see too many loose things there, and it will look much neater. All right, so, and I'm thinking those white risers, I may give them or see if one of my sons need them. Okay, so they won't be up there. And I kind of can organize the side of this refrigerator a little bit. I did have this acrylic calendar and weekly planner on my main refrigerator, but I moved it in here. Love it better in here. And have some magnets there, and my grandson, some papers and some artwork that he did that I just want to keep, cannot get rid of. That heart for me, and that's so cute. Probably need to frame it. But it's cute. And of course, we have a refrigerator in the pantry, and I'll share with you one day of what we store in it. It's not much in it right now, but this comes in handy during the holidays, especially Thanksgiving and Christmas. All right, but this is the update on our pantry, and I love it because I can see everything I have. And let me say this, last weekend when I went grocery shopping, it made it so easy. Even with it being messed up, I was still able to see what I had. And I came in here and took stock in what I had and went on Walmart app and shopped for my groceries. And all I had to do once I finished was pay for it and went and picked it up. So easy. And I most likely will be doing that more often. Believe it or not, I accomplished this all in one day. And I'm tired. But I'm loving how it looks. I love my new pieces that I have here in the space. And when I look around, I'm like, what else could I do? Now, I am thinking about a small bookcase, like half of the size of this, right here by my refrigerator, but I have to do some measurements just to make sure that works. If not, it will stay as is. I have no problem with that. But guys, let me know what you think about my bookcases here in my pantry. Have you tried this idea? Because these bookcases can be used in a pantry, in a laundry room, in your closets. So many different areas. You can even use this in your garage, all right? The possibilities are endless. But that's all I have for you in today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. And shop my Amazon store for beautiful home decor, home essentials, personal items, and so much more. All of those links are listed in my description box down below. And guys, I have fall inspiration coming your way. All of the fall bins are out. I have put up one video, the fall kitchen. So if you missed that, please go back and look and enjoy. You take care, you be blessed, and I'll see you on the very next video. Have a blessed, beautiful day. Please be safe out there, and I'll talk to you real soon. Love you guys.